guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna start a new Let's Play series of the game Jurassic World Evolution. I know I didn't say that I will make a game video of this particular game, but it is so amazing. I was just tinkering around with the game to see the basic mechanics. That's why it is written here continue. But to be honest with you, this game is really good, but its genre is a management based game, so there's a little bit of storyline but not so immersive. So we have to manage all the three islands which we have seen in the movies, and the story will flow according to that. So let's start a new game here.
Hello, may I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
So as you can see that here is the Jurassic World main gate, and here's the monorail coming towards the park. So basically tourists are flooding up in the Jurassic Park, but right now there is nothing there. Now I want to show you guys some of the basics. So this one here, it is a power station, so it will not let me highlight now. I will take you to each and every building one by one, so not to worry. Let's click on enclosure, and right now according to tutorial we have to create a Hammond creation lab for the dinosaurs. So here is the enclosure he was talking about. So we can place the enclosure here. Now we can place it anywhere we want here.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Alrighty then.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
So let's connect a path.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
So let's do that. So here it is a Struthiomimus, and genome progress is at 65%, its attack is 8, lifespan is 40, resilience is 35, viability is 66%, but it is 65% here. Rating is 7, and skin is basic. And let me show you one thing, that is we can modify the genome of each and every dinosaur. And let me tell you something, we can edit any genome of dinosaurs in a very minute manner. So there is a lot to explore in this game, and we can apply this gene from the very start, but keep in mind the more modifications we do on a dinosaur, the more costly it will be. So for example, right now, if we apply a cardio strength 1.0, it will cost us $31,500. But if we go back here, it says 30,000 in total without any modifications. So we will modify our dinosaurs as we level up, but for starting, let's incubate a Struthiomimus.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor.
What
You
will
know we've
possibly go
learned
wrong?
so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
So as you can see here, our dinosaur is ready to be released. So let's release our first dinosaur. It's a Struthiomimus.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
So here's our first Dinosaurus.
The Hammond Foundation has three main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
So let's start with the science contract.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dewar. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Okay, so we have to build, connect, and power an expedition center.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
So here is our expedition center. Now, okay, it's obstructed for some reason. What's the reason? Okay.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally. People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase, meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
So let's click on control room here, and let's click on expedition map. So here we can send our dig teams.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us, and to me.
So we have to acquire 50% genome of Triceratops, and reward is $1 million, and we can unlock cardio strength 2.0 of dinosaurs. Okay, so let's accept it.
An expedition center will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be extracted from these fossils, which our scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs. And that's our true lifeblood.
So basically they explained you guys everything, which was I'm going to explain to you guys basically. So
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
So as you can see,
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
so as I was saying, that we can choose our dig teams to go in the unlocked areas of the USA and Canada areas, and as we have already incubated Studio Minus and it's at 60% genome, so I would start my dig team from Horseshoe Canyon Formation, and it's Edmontosaurus, and it's a herbivore.
Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
And it's raining already.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
So as you can see, our dinosaur is hungry. So what we can do here, we can place a feeder here, and let me show you something. So yeah, it's a ground herbivore feeder. Now keep in mind, I can place it keeping in mind where should I want the galleries to be placed at. So if I want the gallery to be placed here, I will place here, and accordingly here is the viewing gallery. So we can place a gallery here. Construction is already started. We can landscape it to our needs. And now we have to connect the path. So the path is connected. So as you guys saw earlier, the food was low and now it's a full. Now our big teams have returned with some fossils, so let's see. Studio Minus and Triceratops as well, and Edmontosaurus as well.
The Fossil Center lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting!
So we can extract DNA from ambers, stones, and we can basically recreate dinosaurs. And they will also find some extra stones which we can sell and earn some additional money. So let's research these or extract DNA, and it will also rate the DNA accordingly. So Triceratops is currently at 44% genome, and to create a dinosaur successfully we have to get at least 50% genomes of any dinosaur. So people are already coming. And this is our arrival point.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
It's a Emontosaurus amber of high quality, and this is nothing but an extra stuff to sell. And this is also silver. So when we are waiting here, we can do two things. So here's a basic outlay of the island. So we can create as many enclosure as we want, and to be honest, it's a huge map. We have plenty of space here. We can use this part to our use. Sorry, as per usage, as I meant to say. So they have returned, and let's see what they have got.
The Research Center lets you improve your park in various exciting ways. New buildings, upgrades, and more await.
So here we can research on many aspects, such as dinosaurs' health, building, everything. So let's review it. There are many upgrades already available. We can, let's see. So this is interesting. It's a SU. So what they do is basically they will contain any dinosaur if they break an enclosure from the park, and they will stop them. So let's research this one. SU reload speed 1.0. It is really near to 50%, just 2% more left, and we can unlock it. And there we go. We have new genome of Edmontosaurus. Let's incubate one. So here we can see the basic overlay of the area, and the dinosaur is ready to be released. So let's release our second dinosaur, Edmontosaurus.
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Okay. So these are the stats of a dinosaur. So they have the various needs and demands. So if a dinosaur is not satisfied accordingly, they can create trouble, and by that it means
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
okay. So perform a successful expedition to a dig site. We are already doing it.
I've always considered myself a bit of an adventurer and a lot of a luxury hotel fan, huh? So enjoy your time in the dirt.
Yeah. So okay, so we have six islands, and accordingly when the story will progress, we will unlock each of these islands one by one. The difficult one is the Isla Nubla, and it's a huge island of all, as you can see here. And Isla Sorna is also huge in a comparative manner, and I don't know, this is really tiny. So let's see what we can do next. Okay, so let's quickly see if Triceratops genome is at 50% or not. No, it is at 48%, so we have to send our dig team again. So let's send them. Now we can also request contract manually and from the divisions we want. So we start off with science, and we completed that, and we are currently in an entertainment contract, and now we can go for a security contract.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
So we have to extract new DNA in the fossil center to increase the dinosaur genome at least 50%. Okay, let's accept that. So we are really near to 50%. It will be done in no time. So let's see if they're happy or not. Yeah, he is happy, a bit hungry. What about him? He is also a bit hungry.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
Okay, so they are feeders. Okay, so yeah. He is a bit hungry, and we are profiting at 17,000 for $41. Let's go to finances. So this is a big breakdown. Okay, it is looking very good. Our big game is back just in time.
Way to go!
So let's extract DNA.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
So you have to acquire 50% genome of Ceratosaurus, and $1 million is the reward, and Dracorex is the unlocking element. I don't know what it is, we have to see. Okay, we can't take it. Already we are doing a mission, so we have to decline it, but it was a nice mission. So here is some helium. It's $100,000 at ease, and it's an amphibian fossil, no DNA. And here is a Triceratops, and I hope it will go above 50%, and it's a very high quality amber. So let's do both. So we have unlocked Triceratops.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
So it cost
Knowledge is
$230,000.
essential for us to properly do our jobs. That genome acquisition you completed keeps us moving down that path. Way to take the lead.
So let's incubate one Triceratops. Should we place anything else? Let's see. What is this? It's you and ranger station. So this team can dispatch to repair buildings and objects, resupply feeders, take photographs, and medicate dinosaurs. I think we can go for this one and this one as well. So there is a radio station being constructed. Let's do another one. Let's do an ACU. So,
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good.
okay.
Build more power stations or increase your output.
So, should we do now? We can't release this dinosaur.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you. Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations. Without power, we don't have any power.
Okay then. So let's go to this view, some management view. It will give you a basic overview. So right now we have to construct a new power station because it is demanding too much. And here we can place upgrades, but right now as we haven't researched anything, so we can't apply any upgrades here, so to speak. So let's place in power station, small power station, $500,000.
Добро пожаловать в биологическое периода.
And we connected the pylons as well, so it will start providing power real soon as it's constructed. Okay, so each power station outputs an amount of power to the network. Okay, each will requires an amount of power. This increases whenever upgrades are added. Upgraded existing or build additional power stations to improve overall output. Okay, we can do that. Is it complete yet? It's about to. So now we have available power of 55 and it is an increased output of 120 and already we have used 65. So there is some room to play with. So right now let's release Triceratops.
few specimens, sorry, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
Okay.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
So we have Dr. Wu as a character in this game.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
Okay, so what I will do is we will complete this particular mission and then I will end the video because I don't want to keep you guys long. So let's use it. Okay. So right now we have only one ranger team. We can add as many as want to. So right now if I want to add another and another, we can do that. And as you can see here, let me get rid of it. We have 3 rangers vehicle to operate with. And let me show you one cool thing. We can drive it as well. How cool is that? But yeah, we can't give harm to people. The entry is that way. So we can also resupply ground feeder as well.
Feeder resupplied.
It was not required, but still I showed you guys. Okay, where is Triceratops? Okay, he is going there. Can we push him towards the lake? Let's see. Okay, so the jeep will not go releasing a particular distance because it will stop automatically because it invades the animal privacy. So no matter how hard I try, the jeep won't go any closer to Triceratops. I think this mission will take time, so what I can do, we can just take a normal picture and it run away. I think it doesn't want to be photographed. It's a good shot, but not so good.
That's a keeper.
So let's head back to the ranger station.
Switching roles.
So I will save this gameplay. Save it. Okay. And now we will continue this video later on. And yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. Do leave a like on this video. Comment down below if you want to see Jurassic World Evolution gameplay. I will bring in at least 3 to 4 videos of this game back to back. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon beside the subscribe button, as it will notify you each and every time I upload a game. And don't forget to share it to friends and family as well. So I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a nice one.